This is WTAC TV23 and presenting You Don't Know Jack, The Ride.
Okay, episode 45 of The Ride, and day 11 of 12 Days of Christmas. The last day will be uploaded on December 23rd of 2013. Here we go.
Hello, welcome. I need to get a little information from you. How many people will be playing? One? Well, let me be the first to congratulate you on winning this game. Are you a first-time... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you right away. My apologies. May I have your name, please? Thank you. Remember to be all you can be. Again, welcome to the ride, and I'll see you at the bottom.
376, here we go.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture
Just
collide.
4 more episodes until the Schmitty era is
Underwear
over.
Invisible
Sorry about
Undergarments for today's modern man. Feel safe, feel secure, feel invisible. And now, please welcome the one, the only, Schmitty.
Alrighty, welcome to the game. Hey, what's up? You couldn't get any of your little spy friends to play with you? Or is it just that I can't see them? Okay, whatever you do, don't close your eyes on the ride. You do not want to miss this. Hit that buzzer and grab the why do I bother? Your category is... I can't see him, but he's still my little friend. Now, the fun part. If you have an imaginary friend named No See 'em, how might you play together? You wear a magic ring, he tries to kill you. You go hiking, he bites you. You plant a garden, he grows uninvited. Or you build a teepee, he signs a bad faith treaty. Go for it. I'll just take this as your token wrong answer. So you don't lose any sleep over it. No see-ums are these little tiny biting flies. You know, it's a rare friendship when you can say bite me and still stay close.
Damn, that was a bad thing.
I want you to hit your buzzer.
That was awful.
Up next.
Okay.
If you were a window, I could see through you. What do you say we work on getting your score out of the trenches with this one, huh?
Let's see.
Say you're watching TV and the cones in your retina stop working. Considering how this would impair your vision, what might you say if you call up your local cable operator for help? I can't see, must see TV. HBO is upside down. I want my MTV in 3D. Or take me to color TV land.
I think it's mostly TV.
Must take away money.
Darn.
Let me show you what I would have picked. Since the cones in your retina allow you to see colors, losing them would leave you in a black and white world. But unfortunately, the cable guy won't be able to help you. He can't do anything about your astigmatism either, so don't ask. Work that buzzer to choose. Here's a little something I call... Did you see the Invisible Man? Let's say that in a desperate attempt not to be boring, an economist tries to get all artsy and writes a hip new horror movie. Say the economist writes a movie about the Invisible Man. Because the title includes an actual economic theory, what might the film be called? The Invisible Head of Anarchy? The Invisible Eyes of Communism? The Invisible Hand of Capitalism? Or the Invisible Brain of Reaganomics? It's yours if you want it. Economist Karl Marx proposed that if you tell the people they all own everything, then they will in fact feel like they own absolutely nothing. Which is exactly what you're getting, baby.
Darn.
Here's the one you didn't pick. Economist Adam Smith proposed that individuals in a capitalist society act in self-interest, but to the benefit of the society as a whole, as though guided by an invisible hand. An invisible hand that'll be on every fast food container in this country if Spielberg does the film. Buzz in for the buck.
There was a man who wore a cloak and spying was his game. Oh, C-L-O-A-K, C-L-O-A-K had nothing underneath except his little dagger.
Welcome to Cloak. Remember to hit your buzzer when the first letter of the answer lights up. That's how you win the cash. Collect all 5 letters and I'll give you the bonus.
This should be pretty easy.
Let's do it. Lee Harvey Oswald was an...
Maybe Lee Harvey Oswald was a,
Hello, what's the correct answer start with?
C. Oh, assassin.
Malkovich and Close in Dangerous Blank.
Dangerous. A. Or C. Glasses.
What you're playing this game on?
What? Computer.
That's a gimme. What people place in restaurants?
L. Oh, holders.
Wacky Doctor's Game.
Wacky Doctor's Game. K. A. Oh, operation.
Under Lock and Blank.
Under lock and dart. A. Oh, key.
Stays awake and watches
I'm
for
getting
trouble.
full. L.
Look out! James Bond has a license to what?
Kill.
Secret Blank Man.
Secret Agent Man.
Agent. One more letter for the bonus. International Man of Mystery.
I don't think it's the O. I'm gonna pass on that. Oh,
American Intelligence Agency.
CIA.
CIA. Play the ball where it's playing.
Play ball where... I'm gonna try the O this time. Nope. Play the ball where it's locked. Oh.
Force blank.
Most cold.
Oh. Soviet Intelligence Agency.
A Soviet intelligence agency. Well, I got that wrong. Oh, KGB. Oh,
Control's Nemesis.
this should be probably the O. Really? Cow.
Referees.
Referees?
Official.
There we go.
Right on. Cloak.
Small bonus.
That belongs to you. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. Slap your buzzer. The category's gonna be... He's got a thing that's called Radar Love. Okay, do you remember Radar O'Reilly, the guy with the teddy bear from the TV show MASH and the movie? Well, say Radar O'Reilly actually has radar. Which of these things would be the most difficult for him to detect? A hang glider, a stealth bomber, a Scud missile, or a flock of geese?
A stealth bomber.
The shape and material of the stealth bomber makes it really difficult to detect by radar.
Yep, pretty easy.
Just like the shape and material of Radar O'Reilly made it very difficult for him to attract the ladies. All right, Buzz in. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. War is easy. Comedy is hell. Hey, do you remember the unknown comic? You know, that guy in the Gong Show whose face we never saw because it was covered by a paper bag? Imagine that after he dies, he's buried in the tomb of the unknown soldier.
I can't remember.
If the unknown comic were interred there, how many unknown bodies would then be buried at Arlington National Cemetery? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
Come on, take it! Oh, was that too tough for you? Here, let me give you
Darn.
another try. Who's buried in Grant's tomb? The correct answer
Is
is...
it 1, 3, or 4?
Currently, there are 3 soldiers buried there. One from World War I, World War II, and Korea. A soldier from Vietnam was identified, and hopefully no one's planning on replacing him. So, adding the unknown comic would make 4. You know, it's too bad they didn't have plastic grocery bags when the unknown comic was popular. Sticking one of those over his head would have been the most entertaining thing he ever did.
Halftime.
Hit the buzzer for the value on this. Yeah, there's a nice one. Way to go. Your category is... A real man stares at the sun. Okay, so you know how Manfred Mann's Earth Band sings a well-known cover of Bruce Springsteen's Blinded by the Light, right? Well,
Oh, yeah.
what the hell is Manfred Mann's Earth Band trying to sing? Revved up like a deuce, wrapped up like a douche, ripped up like Medusa, or cut up like a goose?
It's not 2. I think it's 1.
What Mr. Mann and the boys are trying to say is revved up like a deuce. Another runner in the night.
Don't be fooled.
And if you think that's bad, you ought to hear their cover of Smells Like
Don't
Teen
you say
Spirit.
2, because that is an alternate
Buzz in and
one.
lock onto the... Coming at you. Nude is artistic. Naked is just frightening. Well, since we covered some 70s music with Manfred Mann, seems only appropriate that we move up a decade. Apparently,
Okay.
the 80s band Naked Eyes is no longer visible to the naked eye. I mean, I haven't seen them in years, and I was a big fan. Considering the title of Naked Eye's big hit, which of these would make the best
What did
epitaph?
the
Goodbye,
eyes
cruel world.
make
Another
the big
band
hit?
bites the dust. Don't shed a tear
No,
for us,
another-
or
no.
always something there to remind you.
It's not 2.
Go on, do it!
I think it's Goodbye, Cruel World.
Goodbye.
Darn. Don't shed
Why
a
didn't you
tear
pick
for
this
us.
one? Naked Eye's big
Oh.
bad 80s hit was
Oh.
always something there to
Always
remind
something
me.
to remind you.
Yeah, you know, there always
Or me.
will be something there to
Glad
remind me.
you
It's
say
called Muzak. Hit that buzzer and try to snag the... Very nice.
Bat 'em out. Bat 'em out.
You
But
want
I'm
some
playing
trouble,
the
my
this or
friend?
that.
You got it. Let's get into a this or that.
Dude, I have played this for 45
The
days.
name of this this or
45
that is...
episodes.
Size doesn't matter
We're
as long as
still
you
going.
can see it, right?
I
All
saw
right, now
someone
I'm going to read
doing a
off 7
walkthrough on
things,
this.
and
He only
for each
did
one I want you to
6.
tell me if it shrinks or turns invisible.
Ooh. Should be pretty easy.
Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it.
30
You
seconds.
only have 30 seconds to answer all 7 points. Let the magic begin. Perseus
Perseus was invisible.
and Bam.
Strings.
Alice in Wonderland.
Strings.
Bilbo Baggins.
Invisible. Oh,
The Cheshire Cat.
strings. Oh.
The little girl.
Invisible, of course.
A penis in cold water.
Strings.
Ah, only one away from perfection. That's got to be so
Well, I
frustrating.
didn't know that.
Check out your score there. Make sure everything's in order. And we're moving on. Buzz in and tell me how much... I'm calling this one the Battle of the Bulges.
4,200 if you get
Hey,
this.
you know those little thongs that guys wear? You know, some people call them banana smugglers because, you know, they do. They look like, come on, you know what I mean.
42 even.
Say the title character from the Scarlet Pimpernel wore a thong. Based on the nationality of the people he smuggled to safety, what might jeering
The
kids call
Scarlet?
his thong? Dutch apple pie smuggler, French fry
Not
smuggler,
Dutch.
Greek salad smuggler,
Possibly
or Swedish
Dutch or
meatball
Swedish.
smuggler?
There's try 4.
Swedish meatballs? Oh, and that thing there must be the toothpick.
Darn.
Hey, if you got a minute, take
I
a look
think
at
it
this.
was Dutch.
The Scarlet Pimpernel
Really?
is the story of a
French?
disguised British noble who rescues French aristocrats during the Revolution. French fries smuggler. Like me to supersize that for you?
Okay.
I want you to hit your buzzer and get the voucher. Well, that's hardly worth
Ah,
my time. Let's
that
try this
sucked.
category. Dead time stories. Okay, listen up. It's story time. Once upon a time, there was this guy, right? And he had this, like, ingrown toenail, right? I mean, it was killing him, but he refused to go to a doctor because he thought he could take care of it himself, right? So he went at it with this butter knife and a fork. He tried prying back his skin so he could dig out the infected nail, but the pain was just too severe, right? So he decided to get so drunk he wouldn't feel the pain. Only that screwed up his motor skills, so he was digging in the wrong place. Finally, the throbbing got so bad, he just hacked off the toe with a steak knife and bled to death in his bathroom.
That is the longest saying that I ever
He couldn't see
played.
the forest for the trees. He lost
that
the
is
stable
not-
after his horse
that
was
is
gone.
impossible.
He saw the world through
I'm
rose-colored
not
glasses.
guessing.
Or it was like the blind leading the blind. For the curious, here's the right answer. When you focus on the little things so much that you lose track of the big picture, that's when you can't see the forest for the trees. But I think the real lesson here is, don't pick at your toes with a fork. Hit that buzzer and grab the hot... The category is... You ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and ask this. Have you ever heard that masturbating can make you go blind? Me neither, but it brings up a good question. And, here it is. So just go ahead and buzz in when you got it.
Oh, a trick question.
Go for it.
I'm guessing 3.
Well, the only thing wrong with an average-sized one is this answer.
Darn.
Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? According to the medical profession, chronic
That's
masturbation
strange.
will not
Usually
make
the
you go
correct
blind.
answer is
However,
shown
pressing
here.
your nose against the TV,
Okay,
trying
there's
to tune
something
in the
going
after-hours
on here.
pay-per-view channels at 3 in the morning
Okay,
may cause
this
eye
is a
strain.
year no Jack the Lost Wolf.
Flashing buzzer?
Uh-oh.
See if you see what I see in this clue. I don't know what you see in her. Just remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, I'd like to hold her.
Well,
Was
if
that
I
out
get
loud?
all 7, I'll be out of the hole, but let's see. Oletto was Shakespeare, I guess, but don't know the name. Doesn't matter. There we go. Hamlet. I'm thinking. We'll come back to that. Got it. I won't get the perfect, but oh well. Juliet. Anthony. Got it. Got it too. Oh wow, I'm being lucky. Macbeth. No, that's the same answer. Darn. Come back to that. Oh. Got it. Don't you tell me it's Lady Macbeth. Don't you dare tell me. Are you serious? Unbelievable. I can't believe it.
Damn, that was almost perfect. Unlike your score.
I got all 7, but almost perfect. Oh, phew. Okay. Seriously, what the heck is with the lost gold reference?
Hey, Bob.
What the heck is with the lost gold reference? Seriously. That has to be one of the weirdest episodes I have ever played in my life. Okay. So that is it for day 11. See you tomorrow as we finish the 12 days of Christmas and possibly the end of the section this year. I'll see you tomorrow where where we are going to the bottom. Remember, see you at the bottom. Play The Lost Gold if you don't know that reference. If you have it on Steam or not. And have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Just to remind you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you next time.
This has been a WTAC TV 23 production in association with